It was a very exciting opportunity for us to be one of the lead research partners on this ranking this year. And we've worked on rankings in the past, and none of them have been quite as high profile as this. I guess for me, the biggest surprise was the level of company response and the extent to which companies really are driven to perform well in these rankings. And so it gave us an opportunity to speak to some high level people at some of these very high profile companies, and to really have an opportunity to engage them in how they can better manage their environmental performance. So this research process was consistent with the way that we always do our research, which is nice for us and is important for us as well. We look at 3 different levels of how a company manages its environmental performance. 1 being the company's own operations, 2 being the company's suppliers and contractors, and 3 being through its products and services. So we're really trying to get a full and well-rounded picture of what a company's impact is on the environment. It was a challenge to come in as a research partner in the 3rd year of the ranking. We tried to the extent possible to stick with the same types of buckets and weightings, but our methodology is different from our predecessor that covered the environmental management bucket, and so obviously the results were going to look a little bit different there. And so I guess the big challenge for us was the anticipation and the reality of being asked why the rankings of certain companies differed from previous years, when it wasn't due to a major change in the company's overall environmental management, but that of our criteria and our methodology. So I think that we've had some interesting discussions just to explain to companies how we've arrived at the particular ranking that they received, and to be as transparent as we can be with our criteria, and to provide some assurances that moving forward we have every intention of continuing with this ranking and keeping the process as comparable to this year as possible, so that companies can use it to benchmark their performance from one year to the next. Apart from us being a new research provider, we also had a disclosure score that we introduced for the first time. In the past, we had a reputation score as one of the 3 buckets, and so this was a new element of the ranking as well, and of course has raised a number of questions, and at the same time we think it's an improvement over the past rankings. We think that the methodology is very sound, and we look forward to carrying it into future years, so that companies can really look at how they've improved or not from one year to the next.